Yes, y'all. Back with another one, live on Struggle TV. It's the one and only Chef Strublé, aka the Struggle Chef. And you read the title, you see the thumbnail, sweet and sticky pork chops. And guess what? If you don't like pork chops, you can switch it out for chicken, duck, shrimp. You know what? The possibilities are endless with this one. So let's work. Well, all right, y'all. Back with another one. As always, we starting off with our seasons, our spices and herbs. And right now I got about 2.5 pounds of pork chops, about 4 of them each, about a 1/4 inch thick. And I'm gonna start with my salt, pepper. Got a few other ingredients in here, a couple more spices. I'm just really freestyling this one. I'm mixing a few recipes together, one that I used to do a while ago, and things that I just picked up along the way that I just add on, basically, some add-ons. So I got some five spice powder. It's hard to say that, man. It's like fast. Some paprika, smoked paprika, garlic powder. And this recipe usually calls for fresh garlic, but while I was making this and setting everything up, I realized I didn't have any fresh garlic in the house. So I was just, got to do what you got to do. Struggle Cafe, we struggle on. So I'm just going to use extra garlic powder and some garlic infused olive oil for this one to back it up. And at this point, my camera was dying and I didn't know it. So I'm recording, thinking I'm doing something, getting my spices together, and, had to get back on track. So just a quick recap. I got oregano, garlic powder, onion powder, 5 spice powder, smoked paprika, and always fresh cracked black pepper with the kosher salt. So yeah, that's it. Shake it up, shake it up. So right now, like I said, I don't have fresh garlic, so I'm going to use garlic infused olive oil for this one. Just to bind our spices onto the pork. And like I said, if you don't like pork, you don't eat pork or don't like it, you can change it out for chicken, duck, shrimp. You might get away with it on, beef and lamb on the grill or something like that. Maybe. Let me know if you do. So because like I said, these are like a 1/4 inch thick cuts. You got to slice them up a little bit. Just give them a quick, like a mini $1.50 across the jaw. Just give them a quick slice so they don't fold up on you. I do this with, no matter how thick the pork chop is, I still do it because I don't like them folding up when I'm, searing them. So yeah, we got them all oiled up on both sides, sliced up so they won't fold up on you. And at this point, I'm thinking I'm doing something. I'm thinking I'm fully on camera with my Ziploc bag and my spices. I'm just basically throwing everything in. So if you got the Kobe face, like what are you doing, my brother? I do not see what you are doing. My bad. Thought I was doing something. Moving on. So yeah, I just basically put them all in a Ziploc bag and put the spices in and just marinated, rub the bag. Pause. So now we got our skillets together, side by side, about to get our, DJ on. So I got a half a stick of unsalted butter in a skillet, and I'm just gonna melt it. It's on low. And I got my cast iron, my big cast iron. Got it heated up, throwing some olive oil in there. And like I said, these are some big chops, so I'm only gonna cook them 2 at a time. I got one in there, just got the other one trying to do something. And there we go. All right, moving on. Like I said, we got this is like a few recipes in one. I just sprinkled in some fresh lemon. Do that without dropping the seeds in there like I did. Some garlic powder, because like I said, there's no fresh garlic in the house. My bad, y'all. But we gonna get it together. It's a Struggle Cafe. That's what we do here. So I'm going to go in there with my honey. And I didn't really measure it. I'm just, like I said, I'm just going to start off because this is a few recipes in one. So I'm just going to start off slow. So I'm just going to add in, I'm going to taste it as I go. So I got the butter in there, got the garlic powder in there, some fresh lemon juice, some honey, Maybe just gonna, let it get thick. Come to a boil a little bit. Adding some brown sugar, about a tablespoon right now. I'm adding way more brown sugar and honey, but right now I'm just, I like to start off slow. Want to overpower anything. So get our brown sugar melted in the butter and all that. Let it get thick. And then I'm pouring in some unsalted soy sauce. And I use unsalted soy sauce because, I don't know, maybe it's a personal issue with me, but when I cook with regular soy sauce, sometimes it could be too salty, especially when you marinated, your pork chop, your chicken, your beef or whatever. And you can't put too much salt on it because, if you're using soy sauce, with me personally, I don't know, it's a personal thing. So now we got got a nice good crust, nice good sear on our pork chops. Cook them about maybe 2.5, 3 minutes each side. Some big boys. We got our sauce coming up to a boil. Always check on it just so nothing gets, burnt to the bottom of your pan. Throwing some of that W sauce. Full recipe, strugglecafe.com. So yeah, sauce is saucing. Chops is sizzling. So I'm gonna add in some ketchup. Just a little bit. Maybe about 2 teaspoons. Mix it up. Try not to get it all over the stove like I be doing all the time. Yeah. It's coming together. I'm adding a little bit more soy sauce. And I should have just added just a little bit, not that much that I just poured in. But it's all good. I got some big chops, and at the end of the day, these pork chops gotta be covered in sauce. Now I'm throwing in my bok choy. I never cooked with bok choy before, so wifey had it. She bought it for different reasons. I was like, ooh, this could work. I'm throwing in some chives too. I would usually throw in some scallions, but I didn't have any. So, but I had some chives. Same family. So yeah, get it mixed together. And like I said, because I was seasoning it as I went, and as I'm throwing in some, the fake parsley. I'm seasoning it as I go, so I should have tasted it before I put in the bok choy, because usually you don't want the bok choy cooking too long. Like I said, it's my first time cooking with it, but it still came out good. Start my other chops now. They shouldn't take as long. They're more slimmer than my first ones. So yeah, we mixing that sauce. The sauce is saucing. It's bubbling up, giving it a taste. And like I said, still a little salty because of the soy sauce. I didn't even put any salt in this. Just the soy sauce is got that extra saltiness. But the sauce is thick. The sauce is done. I'm just trying to get the flavor right. So I'm adding some more brown sugar, some more honey. Took about maybe 2 more tablespoons of brown sugar. Another tablespoon or so of honey. And I added a little bit more ketchup. Just a little bit. And then we was back on track. Everything was perfect. And this sauce is, good with some rice. Got a little extra of that, drizzle on top of the rice. It's perfect. Yeah, so that's like my, my second extra tablespoon of brown sugar. So mix it together. I'm adding in my ketchup now. Let it come to a little simmer. And then we good. Sauce is saucing. It's sweet. You can add in some pepper if you want, some chili flakes, chili powder. Spice it up, give it some extra, that extra kick. I wouldn't be mad at you. But yeah, I just grabbed the first pan that I could find real quick. And I'm just gonna pour that sauce right over my pork chops. Yes, sir. I mean, this is it right here. I mean, you can do this on the grill, but I wouldn't. It's perfect, perfect indoor meal. Took roughly about 20, 25 minutes. And you best believe I'm gonna go grab that rubber spatula and I'm gonna get all that sauce out that pan. You best believe that. There you go. Sweet, saucy, spicy, not spicy, sticky. Nice pork chops. This is how you eating this joint with your hands. No knife, no fork needed. But yeah, as always, we're going to take some pictures, slow it down a little bit, but I'm going to let it rest. I'm going to cover it up, let it rest for about 5-10 minutes. Let them steam up a little bit. And they definitely done. I'm just let them rest. Well, let's make this plate, y'all. Yeah, so now we got this plate up ready. Look at that. We got the rice. We got some corn, some seasoned corn. That was canned corn. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It's all good. Pour up a glass of that rosé, whatever your favorite little wine is. I'm gonna make some slices. My bad for the shaky plate. But this pork chop was hitting. You already know. Hitting with no signs of quitting. So I'm gonna take a little bite. Yeah. Grab this plate, swipe, grab the glass, leave y'all with some picatures, And that's what it is. It was easy, quick. Like I said, it probably took maybe like 25 minutes. My rice was done with the pork chops and the sauce at the same time, especially if you've got a rice cooker. So as always, if you got to the end of the video, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Struggle Cafe, we are outside all the time. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, if you modified it, you didn't modify it, you liked it, you didn't like it, let us know in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Check out the website, Struggle Cafe. And you already know where we at. Peace.